Do you approve?
Just checking your wheels out.
TurboCat is inspecting the low cost. What are your thoughts? Yeah. You're like, can I sleep here? Is this a hammock?
This is a hammock.
I hate to tell you, mate, it's not a hammock. What do you think, TurboCat?
Brake line's okay. Fuel line's okay.
Passing muster?
Rivets are okay.
On to the rivets.
These new straps on here.
Hello. It has been a number of hours.
Yes.
And Christmas has revisited Daniel-san because we have many, many bits.
There is a lot of bits. There's a lot of nice bits.
Nice bits.
Yep.
So take us a tour through your Christmas wish list.
This is not my wish list.
No.
This is a must-have list.
Yeah.
No, this is needed for this thing to go back together. Brand new Nissan timing chain tensioner.
Wow.
Timing chain kit, tensioners, guides. I don't know how old that chain is, and we did find wee bits of guide.
Yeah, there was a chance that this is a problem, so that's now.
Plus, when you look at how nice this chain looks compared to Pulsar GTIR oil pump, these are getting really hard to find now, especially a brand new one. So,
folk will have heard none of that because you crinkled next to your mic.
right, those not in the know, Pulsars have got a much deeper oil pump than all the other SRs apart from the VE engines. Old Nissan ones had a big nut on there where you could strip them down for the pressure relief valve.
These ones do not.
These ones do not. Not Honda Bond.
No.
Therefore, will leak.
It's Nissan, but yeah.
It's pressure.
Gasket, Honda Bond.
Oil pump seals. What else we got? Oil pump seals.
Is that a clip from a Milwaukee? Thanks,
No,
mate.
it's not. It's not.
Head bolts, standard Nissan ones, as we discussed, because
Yes.
they're the best we can find.
Well, the thing is, you need to remember these.
Right size.
I hope they are. These are the Pulsar ones. Have got M12 head bolts instead of M11s.
Right.
So the people have ran these at unbelievable power levels and not had them stretch because they're bigger than the standard SR ones. So also we've had problems with ARP ones before SRs where they don't fit properly. So we're not even going down that road. So these are factory head studs. King race bearings.
King race bearings.
Main and big ends. I don't really like race bearings.
What should be for race bearings?
Well, the material's harder. So if you ever do get anything,
It's going to bugger the crank.
go into the bearing. Well, it's not even that. It's when you get material, like the standard bearings are designed really, really well so that when if it does pick something up, it goes into the bearing and it embeds.
Yeah.
These don't do that very well.
Eagle.
Yes. Eagle connecting rod.
Eagle 5.0.
Yeah, so these are good. These are a tried and tested thing that is known to take by power. And the Eagle ones are actually slightly thinner than some of the others, which don't go, oh, they'll break, they won't break. We showed them the pistons, didn't we?
We've shown them the pistons.
Yeah.
The pistons, yeah.
Those rods are going to go on those pistons.
Yeah. Somehow we'll hammer them on.
So that's it, we're now just waiting on this going away, machine, and then we'll do a build video of this fancy stuff.
Let's do that. Lack of scratches.
Yes, look at it.
Look, look.
It looks good.
He's actually happy. So it's been honed properly, all rust removed.
Yep.
And we've had a 4th deck skim just to get rid of dodginess, which is now no. That's just dust.
It is now perfect.
Bits are not going to happen tonight because our backs are broken.
Spinal.
No, we've still got loads of stuff.
Measurement.
Yeah.
Well, there's measurement which we're going to get into shortly, but tonight's task, grease it.
Yeah, because it's going to sit here for a few days. We're still waiting on head gasket.
Head gasket.
We've got almost everything apart from the head gasket because it's coming from Cosworth. So usually, well, that your one, you used plastic gauge, didn't you?
Yes.
To do yours, right?
But you don't want to use plastic gauge because
No,
you're
I'm not using
special.
Plastic gauge. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way, which is with dial bore gauge.
Just chuck a dial
So
board.
we're going to put bearings in, put caps in, tighten them up, measure the compressed size of the bearing, and then mic the crank.
Yes.
And get the size of that, and then work out the clearance.
Oh, get your fist in there. Get it greased. What have you bought now?
Right, so so
It's what?
right, so see how we've obviously got the 300ZX pistons.
Which are sitting there waiting to be modified. Look
Yes,
at them,
which
lovely,
they will.
all 6 of them.
They will get done.
Yes. You say we've also got stock pistons, and now we've got many other bits.
No, there was
like half of my unit is now SR chod. What have you bought now?
No, well there was a set of 87mm forged GE pistons that were an absolute bargain. So I couldn't really say no. I can't get this closed because it's a gas bottle.
It's fine, just leave it open.
I'm just going to close it. It'll be fun.
They'll be ahead in the way as well. How much?
Like how much about that? I can't remember. 250 quid or something.
For forged pistons, that's okay.
And they're mint. They've
been
not even been used. So we're just going to take them off these rods and then put them on the good rods. But there is a dilemma. I'm still. You need to remember, this is not the big power engine. This is just the.
Because there's multiples.
There's multiples.
Why have you got multitudes?
Because why not?
You can only put one engine in at a time. Can we put 2 engines in at a time?
No.
Can we?
No.
No, but think about it, right?
No.
No.
No. This engine is only going to make, what, 350?
Only.
It's not a lot. So the argument is that these will be fine. But they'll also, because they're a casting rather than a forging,
Not go more than 350.
and the material, well no, they will take more than that, but the thing is the material that means that they're very, very quiet.
Yes.
So when you start out from cold, you don't get any slap on pistons.
So a
you don't
nice
get-
sensible 350 horsepower engine would be perfect for those.
It makes for a very nice road car.
But
These don't so much.
For some reason, we now have these.
Well, we've got them as well.
And they were going to go in. So bear in mind, the big fancy engine, that one there that we're going to make for high power, only needed to go to 86.5.
Yes.
What size are these pistons?
Well, these are 87s, but
Right. What's going on?
These might get used with liners. But it's just, I know, there's just SR stuff everywhere. We've just bought a load of
What
bits.
is going on in your head?
Well, we'll see.
These are awful.
Yeah, this is a common thing with forced pistons. They don't use your normal, like, you know, your what you
Circlip.
imagine as a circlip.
Like
where you
these. Well,
squeeze it in.
here's an example, right? So that's what you'd normally find in there, right? So that locks into the groove. You can press it down, pull them together, and it will pop out. These guys, though,
Yeah, they use a little spiral clip.
look at that. That's horrible.
You have to, like, put them in and kind of rotate it round until they...
In principle, I mean, it's actually these are the ones that are putting the 1GZ, but
I know, but is
they're
it really
fruity.
necessary?
No. So I'm gonna give you the camera and show you what the hell's involved with this nonsense. So there's the wee clip there. So what you need to do is get in and then also get a screwdriver in. Once you've pried it up, catch it, and once you've caught it,
We'll quote to the bit in the GE video where it's like, don't use a screwdriver. So, but there's no other way. A normal C-cup here would have been just fine.
yeah, there you go. And then once you've got that in,
You can then chase it around.
yeah, chase it around, spiral it out.
Concentration face.
You know what I'm trying not to do here?
Stick your tongue out.
You know what I'm going to do? Snap it anyway, because it helps. I don't know why it helps, it just does. And then we're not going to take the other side out because it's pointless.
Give me a hold. And the only reason that we actually have to tap these out is not because of the piston itself, it's the factory con rods that's on are actually not designed to be floating. So
that's our forged ones. Those are the 300ZX ones. And that's the stock SR, right? Even the 300Z, look at the extra barrel it's got at the bottom for strength. Now that's important because your gudgeon pin, i.e. with all the forces from that con rod acting that piston, really focus on this bit here. That and that have got far more strength than a stock SR piston.
Yeah.
But the interesting point that we've though, obviously the forged one,
the similarities are...
you'd expect
Yeah.
the forged one to have that, but Christ, even the 300Z got so much more so much more like R&D into it, really, in engineering.
The one thing that's interesting as well is like that's not only is strength, right, but that's also another land for the piston to run on.
Yeah.
To support
Not
it.
that you won't really, I don't think on this side of the gudgeon pin you'd find much need for the land, but the fact that it's got it alone is, yeah.
It's amazing that when you look at the similarities, between the Force piston and the 300Z one, there's way more in common with those two than what there is with
just
your
the stock
standard
SR.
SR one. So,
If you're ever wondering why people belittle SRs, now you're starting to see why.
and it explains though why people with 300ZXs make such crazy power.
Big
on
power with
stock-
no drama.
Stock pistons, because they're pretty good.
Because the stock pistons are as needed, damn it, without the metallurgy difference.
They're
Forged
pretty
spec.
good. They're pretty good design. Stock SR ones do have this as well, right? But well, stock Pulsar ones, we don't know about the S13 ones, but see these little channels here? They actually run through. So they are actually for oil cooling.
Yeah,
Top of the piston. It's quite
quick
good.
trick. The forged ones don't have that.
They
but
don't, but they also
They won't
will,
need it.
They'll take a lot more abuse without any issue. After seeing the similarities between these two, I'm leaning towards, for this engine, the
350 baby engine.
tame engine, I'm leaning towards these. Just because these are going to start up from cold really nice. Oil control will be really good. They've got a much thinner ring pack than the Forest ones, so should have better oil control. So I'm kind of thinking for the less horsepower engine, go with these.
Most folk would just stick this in and be happy with it.
No,
But not Daniel. Oh no. What are we doing?
we're going to fix this whole one.
And by fix you mean...
Well, I mean, all this stuff needs to come off and get redone.
Yeah, this, the sheathy stuff is gang. Yes, granted.
The headlights need connectors put on them because they're an absolute mess, and the engine loom needs done for a new ECU.
A new ECU. Every single plug's getting changed for some reason?
No, it's just the ones that are a bit like, I mean, like these are just like, I don't know what on the earth happened there, but so these are getting replaced to these.
Alright, okay.
What else was there? The fans are not on this one. Oh, well, they're on this one somewhere. Fans are getting connectors as well, so we can, yeah, there you go, fan.
Ah, big fan.
So we can actually remove the fan harness. So
Sandy.
yeah.
So-
Let's go back in.
Whilst all of this happens, which, yes, will be every bit as soul destroying as it looks, I am going to do other soul destroying stuff and repipe every line that goes from the front to the back. So we can't really go much further with this because we have established that that bias valve is probably not going to work because...
Nah, it's not. It's the problem with that one is it's set up for basically ABS. So see those two ports there that have basically blanked off?
Yeah.
Well,
Then we need them.
we need those basically.
Yeah. So the master cylind's got two feeds out and they go into there, but you'll notice there's no feeds for the front brakes. We've only got the two rears, so we're going to have to come back to this. But we're going to have to come back to a lot of things because sneak preview, we're going to put in its wheels soon.
Yes.
So
documents.
we're going to move things about because this poor guy's been languishing. Well, that poor guy has also been languishing, but this is now at a point where it needs to be finished. But we need to really expedite an engine. So what we're going to do is go and focus on the engine for a few episodes. And then once that's built, this whole thing is going to be transported down to Tools and Track headquarters for final assembly. So actual progress, lots of exciting things to come. Do the like, bell, subscribe thing, patreon.com/Tools and Track. And until next weekend, drive safe. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bonjour.
Bye.